There's a lot of talk about this earth chakra, and below our feet we have a connection with the earth. And in Qigong we also work with putting our mental intent deep down into the earth. It's important to know how to root in Qigong. Now, you may know a little bit about rooting with the feet, but we want to learn how to go deep into the earth. So we think of our body as ending at our feet, but your mind and mental intent can go further into the ground. In Qigong, you'll see a lot of up and down movements. We call it the sinking and rising motion. So when you sink and you breathe out, you want to feel the breath is going out through the body and into the earth. And when you root, your toes grip in, and all parts of your feet that can contact with the earth contact. And so all this is happening in the physical level and the mental level. You're pressing and breathing out. And that roots you to the ground. If you do any meditation, you want to breathe out afterwards and root before you go out and drive away. So it's very important to ground, just like electricity is grounded into the earth. We need to ground too. So a lot of times we breathe in, we're drawing up the energy. But when we breathe out, don't just think of breathing out, think of it going down through your body, down into the earth. Then you can draw up, breathe in from the earth, and then breathe out, connect the feet, sink the abdomen and slowly bend, go deep into the earth, beyond the feet. Feel your mental intent beyond the body. And then breathe up, and then slowly breathe out. So the pushing is more of a mental pushing, pressing down in, okay? Even though there's a little bit of physical force more as you go down because it gets denser, there's still a mental pushing. And then you'll notice it's a little lighter as you rise and you breathe up and fill. Now, if you get too much energy and qi in the brain, it can cause headaches and imbalances, so it has to keep circulating. So we always push it down to the earth. And if you breathe in, you fill up and energize your body. Also, in many Qigong practices, we're drawing in the energy from the heaven. Let's just say the sun, you're drawing in the sun energy. You're pulling it through the top of the head, the Bai Wei. And that's powerful energy. But you'll see in the practices, we always move down. Sometimes I like to sink a little bit, meaning I bend my knees, collapse the abdomen in, and sink down and root. And that gives you a connection with the earth and heaven. That makes the Qigong practices more powerful. So whenever you're doing an up and down movement, you're connecting deep into the earth on the downward. Whenever you're gathering up and pushing down through the body, if you don't stop the abdomen, you breathe out. You breathe out. Not only that, it's just like breathing out, you're clearing your body. You're clearing everything out into the earth. And you're breathing in, you're taking in fresh. So there's a nice Qigong practice. It's called rowing the boat. It's very simple, but if you apply the energetic awareness of going in beyond the body. So think of our body as a field that goes out beyond our body. Everything is a field, so there's a field into the earth. So as we go down, we push into the earth, and it's almost like you're grabbing it. So we bend down, sink, remember to keep the back straight, chin in, tailbone tucked in, and slowly sink down. Collapse the abdomen instead of bending the knees. Sink down, grab the earth like you're grabbing it. Even though your hands are grabbing here, think of them extending into the ground. And then breathe in, pulling it up. See, I straighten out. And here, the fists face each other. When you're pulling it up too, you're pulling it up through your central channel, through meridians along this area. So this simple practice is pulling energy up through there. Then I press down, press into the earth, press deep. So I'm not just pushing my hands down in a movement, I'm pressing in. Then I'm pulling up, pressing down. We call this rowing the boat. Breathe in and breathe out. So whatever practice you do, where you're going up and down, oftentimes you can sink into the earth. And when you breathe in, you can think of your whole body filling up with chi, just like the breath. Exhaling out, you're not just clearing out your lungs, you're clearing out your cells throughout the whole body. But you want to go into the earth and ground. So I hope this tip is helpful for you.